Roobenstein.
Yeah.
Newcastle 0, Manchester United 2. What's your thoughts after
that? You know, I didn't expect anything from today, but when you get to the ground and you're walking in, you're thinking, can we grab something today? And I think overall, actually, I think we played all right. To be fair, we're playing decent. We've had some decent performances against the big six. Like if you look at the games we've played, but we're not picking up any points. And I know we're the underdogs in these games, but where we are in the league and with our points tally, we need to start grabbing some points.
Yeah.
The first goal, Dubravka obviously spilled it. If 99 times out of 100 you would have just picked that up and it would have been no problem whatsoever. It just had to happen today in that game, and if it had stayed 0-0, it could have been different. By the time we were going for the press to try and grab a goal back, they grabbed a second. I mean, the second goal, even though we were pressing for the equaliser, I think it was pretty poor defending, to be honest. So yeah, disappointing day.
Shocking defending, in my opinion. I think both goals could have been avoided.
Yeah, well, like I said, 99 times out of 100, I think Dubravka picks that up. I think he's a quality keeper and he's made that mistake, and I don't want to throw blame at the lad. But at the end of the day, it's the different where we are in the league. It's a mistake like that is the difference between a point and no points. And then, like I said, I think we were pushing for the goal. That's why we left less men back. But the ball bounced in the middle, and no one even moved for it, and everyone's screaming. By that point, we're already too late. Lukaku's away, or whoever it was, and then Rashford standing in the middle, free as a bird, and pops it in the corner. So yeah, both goals were pretty poor. But yeah, the Dubravka one was unlucky, and then we were attacking by the time we got to the second one. But like you said, it was poor.
You touched on it. I didn't expect anything from the day as well. It was nice going into a game with no expectations.
Yeah,
like the Fulham game, coming out angry. However, Man United really weren't anything special today, and we could have got a result.
I think we should have. Like I said, first half, you know, I think they probably had more possession than we did, but we set up in that way that they would have more possession. We had 5 at the back, and I think shots-wise, chances on target or whatever, I think it was pretty even throughout the whole of the game. Yeah, disappointing game, like I said. I mean, we're playing 5 at the back. I understand what we're doing, but when we're hitting the long ball to Rondon, and you know, it's almost like you're just hoping for the chance. We're not actually creating that much. And like you said, I don't think Man U were playing fantastic today. We just needed that spark. And I think we were. Atsu, I thought, had a decent game, but I think we were relying on him far too much. He was the only man trying to create anything. We're smashing the long ball to Rondon, and he's doing his best to bring it down. But even when he does bring it down, there's no one anywhere near him.
Yeah.
So we're trying to defend and then counter, but the counter wasn't working. So really, we were just kind of hoping they wouldn't score and we might grab a goal. So you're just kind of hitting and hoping, to be honest.
Results have again gone against Newcastle tonight. We're sitting just 2 points above the relegation zone. Cardiff here in a couple of weeks' time. That's going to be a very important game, isn't it?
Yeah, massive game. I mean, if you look at the upcoming games, we've got Chelsea away again. You're not expecting much from that. Then Cardiff, we'll have to win that game, because after that it's Man City then Spurs. So again, we had a tough run at the start of the season. We had a bit of a break with the games in between then and now, and I don't think we've picked up as many points as we should have, especially in the home games. And now we've got another run of tough fixtures. So in the next 4, I think we've got to beat Cardiff. I mean, if we'd grabbed some points today, it takes that little bit of pressure away from that game. But that's what I said, we're not grabbing points against the bigger teams, and because we're not doing that, the pressure is piling on far too high for the games that we have to win. And I think the players are struggling to handle that pressure, which is why in the home games, when we're playing teams we should be beating, we're not getting any points. So a point today would have picked spirits up, and it's a point on the board. Now Chelsea away, we're desperate for points, and if we grab nothing there, Cardiff at home is massive. And again, the players need to handle that pressure and pick up the win. So,
before we'll get back to the Premier League, the FA Cup this weekend, do you play a full strength side against Blackburn?
I don't know. I would love a cup run. I say it every year. I'd love a cup run, and it's disappointing that we are in this position in the Premier League, because I don't want to go back to it. It's January now. don't think we're going to do anything in the January window. But again, the squad's not deep enough. We need to give players a rest, and then you're looking at that Blackburn game to do that. And unfortunately, by doing that, we are just effectively going to lose our chances of a cup run as well. So yeah, I would say rotate the squad for Blackburn. I don't want to say it because I want a cup run, but we've got some really important games coming up, and if we don't rotate the squad, then that's our only chance we're going to have to do it, really.
Yeah. All right, nice one, mate.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good to see you.
Yeah, cheers, mate.